Hi, Mary. It's your 5th birthday, and it's Mom. Happy birthday whenever you're watching this off in the future. You have had quite a year. Just like 2 weeks before you turned 4, we moved out of our apartment when I took you home from the hospital and you took your first steps and said your first words and crawled for the first time in. And we moved to my parents' house, your Grammy and Grandpa's house, because we had heard from Daddy's work that we were going to have to move, and we wanted to save some money, so we were going to move from California to Florida. Not a cheap thing to do. So we moved in there, and after a handful of months there, you had to say goodbye to everything you've ever known and pick up and move across the country. We drove across the country. You got to see some awesome things. We went to the Grand Canyon and stepped foot on the places that our family was born out of on the Choctaw side, and just got to explore. And we made it to Florida. And it's been a weird year. I mean, you were living in hotels because we didn't have our apartment yet, because I got a job so fast we had to go. And we were living in hotels. And I will never forget, there was a billboard outside our window at Woodspring Suites, which you wave to every time we go anywhere near it. And it was just an ad for an attorney. But it was this woman, this African-American woman, with braids and a cool t-shirt, and you would look at her at night through the window and would say she's your hero. And you said when you were scared or nervous, she smiled at you and it made things better. And as silly it might seem, like, I'm so grateful for that dumb billboard, because it was hard. We were moving. You lost having a bedroom. We moved here in August and we didn't get in to our apartment until almost the end of October. And I felt so bad because you had all this regression with things about sleep, which we're still dealing with to an extent. And just not, having your parents right next to you, and then once we've got the apartment, not, and going to school in person for the first time. I homeschooled you throughout pandemic stuff, and you're amazing. You can read and do all this stuff that kids your age should not be able to. You started going to VPK here at the school I got the job at, and you had pretty awesome options in getting to, come with me. And I hate not spending time with you, and I miss you. And you say you miss spending time with me and you miss homeschool all the time, and a little part of me gets happy. Not that you're sad or that you miss me, but that a year later it still means something to you, and you still hold that as something special. And I know you'll forget what it was like to be 4 and 3 and all those things, but sorry, Mom's been a little sick this week. But to know that it matters to you now, that time we spent together was important and special, because it is to me, and I'm always going to hold on to it. And you had a friend this year named Malachi, who was a foster kid, and you were so close to him, and it was so adorable and sweet. And he got to go back home right at Christmas, right before the celebration. And to an extent, we're very happy for him, and I hope now as an adult he's doing so well, but you're still missing him. And I know you had another friend, Amy, that moved, and it's just been It's been so much on you. It really has. But I want you to know I'm so proud of you. Because your life has... it's nowhere near anywhere what it was like a year ago when you were 4. And you step up. And, I said it when you were a baby. When you were in the hospital and trying to lift that little bottle. That was the supplemental formula. You're strong. You've always been strong. You're strong and you're smart. And I love you for that. And I think you're always going to have that as a part of who you are. And I'm so blessed that you're my daughter. And I love you. And I love that, you like talking to me in the car on the way to school and you don't want to hear the radio because you want to talk to me. And I love that you want to come up to my classroom and you just want to spend more time with me and that you miss me. And I know as the years come by, it's going to be different. And it should be. Because if I'm doing my job right, you'll want to do your own thing. But thank you for this year. And constantly telling me how much you love me. Verbally or through things like that. Or if I'm not feeling good, giving me kisses and trying to take care of me. The other night I was staying up late trying to get stuff done for your birthday. And you pop your head out and go, Mommy, you need to go rest. Please go lie down. You care about me. And being myself separated from so many family and friends and having my own year. Knowing my amazing daughter has that heart and that soul. It's beautiful. And my favorite thing you do right now is keep writing these worship songs. It's late at night and through your door I just hear you going like, Jesus, you died on the cross. God loves me. And then like sometimes you'll add like a theme to it. Like the one night you're saying Jesus, Jesus stuff. And then you go, we're on the island of the waves. And it's so cute. And I love it so much. And I love how you are connecting to God. And I love that you like the church that we're at, and it's a place that's special because uprooting you from the church you grew up at when you already had so much of the time there taken away because of COVID and everything. Thank God this year you got a shot, and I feel so much better about everything in my life. This year's way more disjointed than other years I've done these videos, but I want you to know, thank you for this year. And I just did another video because this past year was so crazy for me. I didn't make a 4-year-old video, but I just want to know I'm so excited for this year. You're 5. You are 5 today, and we're gonna get to do Girl Scouts, and we're gonna get to do adventures and special things, and kindergarten is here, and a million things that come with that, and I'm so excited for you. And as much as I hate having my baby slowly disappear into this grown-up person, I love that you have so many things on the horizon. I love you. I'm looking forward to this year being more stable for you, and I hope and pray that I can help things go more smoothly for you now that we're not dealing with all that stuff and we are trying to make a home somewhere. I love you, Mary. Happy 5th birthday. Hello to the future version of Mary. Bye.